What if a single plant from the Amazon could unlock relief for your toughest health struggles? Think sexual dysfunction, relentless itching, or even that nagging urge to light up a cigarette. Stick around, because this might just change everything. Welcome, curious minds. I know what you might be thinking. Homeopathy? Really? And that's perfectly valid. We've all been there. But today, we're going to demystify a remarkable remedy, Caladium Seguinum. By the end of this video, you'll understand how this unique plant can help address issues from male sexual health to persistent itching and even tobacco cravings. You'll gain a deeper appreciation for this natural path to balance and well-being. So let's dive in. How do we unlock the potential of a plant like Caladium? It begins with a process called potentization. We take the fresh plant, then meticulously dilute it and vigorously shake it, a process known as succussion. This isn't just mixing, it's believed to extract and amplify the plant's medicinal properties, all while ensuring its natural toxicity is minimized. The result? A highly potentized remedy, available in various strengths like 6C, 30C, or even 200C, chosen carefully to match individual needs. It's a testament to nature's power, refined for purity and safety. Every homeopathic remedy has a unique essence, almost a personality. Caladium Seguinum, our focus today, acts like a truly understanding friend. It steps in when your mind and body feel out of sync, when you're sensitive, easily startled, or experiencing a frustrating emotional flatness. Think of it as a guide for those who feel mentally foggy, physically restless, or emotionally subdued, especially when these feelings intertwine with specific physical symptoms. It helps bridge that gap between desire and action, restoring balance and addressing cravings that seem to hold you back. It's about gently nudging your system back to harmony. Let me share a story. We had a gentleman, let's call him David. David struggled with a peculiar forgetfulness. He'd walk into a room and completely lose his train of thought, sometimes even doubting if he'd said something or not. This mental fogginess was especially noticeable after a stressful day. What's fascinating is how this mental state was linked to an underlying restlessness and an almost painful sensitivity to even the quietest sounds. A ticking clock could keep him awake.
David often described a pervasive feeling of emotional flatness, a joylessness that settled over him. He felt disconnected, like he was just going through the motions. The mental fogginess, this inability to recall recent events, deeply impacted his daily life. What was truly striking was his extreme sensitivity to noise. Even the faintest sounds like a distant door creak could startle him, leaving him anxious and unable to relax.
This connection between his mental state and his physical sensitivity is a hallmark of Caladium. Addressing this deep mind-body link can be incredibly profound. Caladium Seguinum offers a spectrum of benefits for modern wellness. It's particularly renowned for male sexual dysfunction, restoring confidence and addressing issues where desire is present but the physical response is lacking. Persistent genital itching, offering soothing relief for that intense, disruptive itching. Tobacco craving, acting as a supportive ally in overcoming tobacco addiction. Respiratory complaints, helping ease coughs and asthma, especially when linked to smoke or alternating with skin conditions, and skin disorders, soothing dry, scaly eruptions and intense itching, particularly those worse at night. How does this translate into daily life? Think of Sarah, a busy mom constantly feeling overwhelmed and forgetful, maybe even experiencing an inexplicable fear of falling asleep. On the left, we see her grappling with the chaos, feeling mentally scattered. On the right, imagine her after finding the right support, calmer, more focused, reclaiming her mental clarity and peace. It's about finding that balance, even in the everyday hustle. For men, Caladium is a game changer. Our clinical observations reveal significant benefits in cases of erectile dysfunction where the desire is present, but the physical vitality seems to wane. It helps address premature ejaculation, involuntary discharges, and that feeling of coldness in the genitals, often accompanied by a sense of sadness or mental dullness. It truly helps restore that inherent confidence and vitality.
For women, Caladium can be immensely helpful for intense itching of the vulva and vagina, particularly during pregnancy, a time when many women seek gentle, natural relief. It also assists with emotional flatness or anxiety linked to sexual health, and can even address specific nighttime uterine cramps or overwhelming sexual desire.
And for children, while specific data is less documented, we've seen it considered for those easily startled or for skin eruptions that seem to alternate with asthmatic symptoms, especially if smoke is a trigger. It can also aid children exhibiting nervous excitement and restlessness, or even help with symptoms of parasitic infections like threadworms if their overall symptom picture aligns. We're continually exploring its gentle applications across all ages, focusing on the broader spectrum of emotional and physical symptoms. Now let's talk about the unique signature of Caladium, those peculiar symptoms that really confirm it's the right fit. Sweet-smelling sweat. Believe it or not, perspiration that actually smells sweet and attracts flies can be a key indicator. It's truly peculiar. Genital itching. Worse at night. For many, the itching intensifies after dark, causing significant discomfort. Erections without desire or inability to achieve erection, despite strong desire. This is a crucial one. Men might experience erections while dozing, only for them to vanish upon waking fully. Asthma or chest tightness, alternating with skin eruptions. It's fascinating when skin issues seem to ebb and flow with respiratory complaints. Intense tobacco cravings, a strong, persistent urge to smoke. Extreme noise sensitivity. The slightest sound, like a door closing, can startle them. Bird fluttering in stomach, a unique sensation of hollowness or fluttering, especially after sweets or tea. Intense itching from insect bites. Bug bites cause disproportionate burning and itching, often worse at night. Impotency with mental depression. Sexual weakness accompanied by a noticeable low mood or despair. These are the truly distinctive markers that help us precisely identify the right remedy. Now this is where clinical expertise truly shines, distinguishing Caladium from other similar remedies. Let's compare it to two often confused remedies. Key symptom: sexual weakness. Caladium Seguinum: desire present, physical response absent, erections in sleep. Agnus castus: absence of desire, profound mental depression with sexual weakness. Key symptom: mental state. Caladium Seguinum: forgetfulness, emotional flatness, extreme noise sensitivity. Agnus castus: forgetfulness, mental dullness, despondency. Key symptom: peculiars. Caladium Seguinum: sweet-smelling sweat, genital itching worse at night. Agnus castus: coldness of parts, premature aging. Key symptom: sexual weakness. Caladium Seguinum: desire present, physical response absent, early ejaculation. Selenium: exhaustion, dribbling of semen after urination, long-standing weakness. Key symptom: mental state. Caladium Seguinum: forgetfulness, easily startled, tobacco craving. Selenium: mental fatigue, apathy, aversion to work. Key symptom: peculiars. Caladium Seguinum: sweet-smelling sweat, genital itching worse at night. Selenium: hair loss, especially mustache, eyebrows, aversion to strong odors. While Agnus castus and selenium also address sexual weakness, Caladium's signature blend of persistent genital itching, tobacco craving, and that unique sweet sweat sets it apart. It's about finding that perfect match, the precise symptom picture that guides us to the right remedy. In homeopathy, remedies often have relationships like a complex network. If we need to antidote Caladium, meaning counteract its effects if necessary, remedies like camphor, capsicum, carboveg, ignatia, hyoscyamus, or Merck sal might be considered. Camphor, for instance, is commonly recognized in homeopathic literature as an antidote for Caladium. It's fascinating how specific substances can influence each other. On the other hand, some remedies are complementary, enhancing Caladium's action. Nitric acid often works beautifully alongside it, and in certain situations, remedies like Nux vomica or Lycopodium might follow Caladium for continued healing. Understanding these relationships is key to truly mastering this art. So, to recap, Caladium Seguinum is a powerful ally for specific conditions, particularly in men's sexual health, persistent itching, and helping overcome tobacco cravings. Its effectiveness hinges on recognizing its unique mental and physical blueprint, including that distinct sweet-smelling sweat and extreme noise sensitivity. And finally, remember, homeopathy offers a personalized path to wellness, working with your body's inherent wisdom to restore balance. It's about empowering you to reclaim your vitality naturally. Now, a very important reminder. This information is for educational purposes only, and does not substitute for professional medical advice or diagnosis. Always consult a qualified homeopathic practitioner or healthcare provider before starting any new remedy, especially if you have underlying health conditions, are pregnant, or breastfeeding. Never self-diagnose or discontinue conventional medical treatment without professional guidance. Your health is paramount.